Hey, I just thought I'd make a quick video for you guys about AdWords and a few ways that you can make sure that you're getting the most bang for your buck out of your AdWords dollars, and also a few ways that you can avoid getting overcharged by Google for your ads. Um, this is the screen that you're presented with as you set up your new campaign. So the first thing you want to do is obviously give your campaign a name, but for the sake of the video, I'll leave that blank. You can choose whatever you like. I'm just going to go over some of the few important settings that you want to make sure you have in place so that, like I said, you get the most bang for your buck and you don't get overcharged. By default, the ads that you create are designed to show up in people's search results all over the US and Canada. Now, if you're watching this video, chances are you found me because you're a local service provider. Like myself, I own a window cleaning business here in San Diego. So it doesn't do me any good to have my ads showing anywhere besides San Diego. Um, so the first thing you want to do is make sure that your ads are only showing up in the local search results. So go ahead and click this right here. Um, Language, if that's an issue, you can go ahead and mess with that. I just want mine to run in English. Now, the next thing is networks. Let's go ahead and oh, here we go. Once she's let me choose, you want your ads to obviously show up in Google search results. And they also, by default, let you show up in Google search partners. You can choose to leave this. Some other search engines utilize Google AdWords and throw ads in there. I like to turn this off as a personal preference. Now here's another one. Display network content. What this does is it'll show your ad on other sites that are related to window cleaning. But for what we're doing, if you're a local window cleaning company or pressure washing company or anything like that, odds are the clicks that you get from there are not going to be from potential customers. So it's just going to waste your money. Go ahead and turn that off. You only want your ads to show up in the search results for people who are specifically looking for what you have to offer. A couple of these devices, you can have your ads show up on iPhones and things like that. I like to do that. So by default, it's set up for that. I like to leave that alone. You can choose your budget. Obviously, this is personal for you, however much you want to spend on your AdWords campaigns, etc. But here's another one that's sometimes overlooked that can help you save some money, making sure that the clicks that you get are from actual customers and not competitors and things like that. Of course, competitors can always click on your ads, but here's one way that I've found to avoid that a little bit at least. By default, your ads are scheduled to run 24/7. Now I've found that the actual customers seeking the service that I offer, which is window cleaning, tend to search in the morning and throughout the afternoon. I don't get a lot of search or a lot of traffic from actual customers past about 9 o'clock at night. Anything after that, I tend to notice that those clicks don't result in phone calls. So here's where you can edit that. As you can see, by default, these ads are set to run 24/7, but you can customize it however you like. You can have it so that your ads never run on Sundays, just by editing these settings here. By default, like I said, I like to turn my ads off on Sunday. I don't get a lot of traffic from actual customers on Sundays. And then, like I said, I generally run my ads from about 6 in the morning to about 8 or 9 o'clock at night, and then I shut it off there. Doing those things has helped me get the most bang for my buck with my AdWords budget, and I recommend that you don't overlook these settings. When I first set up my AdWords campaign, or my very first AdWords campaign a few years ago, these settings were a little bit deeper within the options menu, and I was surprised with I'm not even going to tell you how much, but it was a crazy bill, more than I could even afford at the time. for all of the impressions that I was getting from people who were just typing in window cleaning. Maybe they were looking for window cleaning tools and they lived in Iowa, and suddenly I'm paying a few bucks for each one of those clicks, and that's not something that you want to be in. So make sure that you get your settings where they should be, that your ads are showing up only locally and only at during the times that you want them to.